Billionaires are
Billionaires are good.
Oh my God! Welcome
Whoa.
to the inaugural episode of
Ooh.
Billionaires Are Good.
That's right.
We were called What's It Called, and we are no longer called What's It Called.
Yeah, now we know what we're called.
We know what we're called, and we're called Billionaires Are Good.
Dave and I spent a lot of time thinking about what we wanted to put out into the world.
Yeah, totally. It took 3 years of a podcast that didn't know what it was called, and then we figured it out. So thanks for going
Billionaires
on
Are
that
Good.
journey with us.
They are.
And also, thank you, all of you. I would imagine right now, y'all listening are fans of What's It Called, and thank you so much for being fans of our Big Dumb Show. And it's still a
Yeah.
Big Dumb Show. It's just going to be even better.
And we're still doing What's It Called. It's a
Yeah.
segment. We're still going to rename the stuff.
Yeah,
Still
we're
your
still
names.
tweeting out our Twitter. Everything has changed. We are fucking called Billionaires Are Good.
That's right.
We're at Billionaires Are Good on X, which I fucking hate calling it that.
No one does, really.
Yeah, no one. I know that's true. My
'Cause you
app is
can't
still
X
called
something.
Twitter.
You can't exit. Yeah,
They still
that's
call it
still-
tweeting.
Yeah.
We are at Billionaires Are Good on Instagram. Billionairesaregood at gmail.com. Patreon.com/billionairesaregood. And billionairesaregood.com is our website. And look, it's the same feed of the podcast. We have the same YouTube, though it's also changed to youtube.com/billionairesaregood. All the What's It Called episodes are still available in this feed. Please go back and enjoy them whenever you like.
Yeah.
But we are doing this now, and I'm fucking excited. Look, we have like some of the same segments. We're gonna close out with renaming something, which we'll tweet out every week, like we always have, and we'll award a Ricky shit. But
That's right.
now we're gonna be featuring one billionaire of the week
That's right.
every week.
The highest civilian honor, I'm pretty sure.
Absolutely. Now that we've decided to do this, absolutely. And here's the thing. The reason that we're featuring one billionaire each week is that billionaires are good.
They're good.
They're
and there's
good.
About 2,000 of them.
There's about 2,000 of them, so we're going to be doing this podcast for at least 7 years. And we can go into past billionaires as well.
Sure.
But it's important to know that you probably think we're being ironic when we say billionaires are good.
I don't even know what irony is.
Yeah, me neither. And neither do any billionaires, which is why they're so good.
Yeah, no, they're fun. And what's fun now is that you can be famous just for that.
I know.
Having a lot of money, because the bottom 2,000 poorest people don't get nothing,
Yeah.
but the top 2,000 richest, they get to be famous just on that. You know, people are like, get him on the news, see what he thinks.
Yeah. Isn't that the fucking most amazing part? They want to know what they think.
Right. Well, they should because they're good.
They're good. They're impressive, wonderful
Yeah.
people. Who's our billionaire of this first fucking week,
Oh,
dude?
well, it's the richest man on the planet.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
My favorite billionaire, and I'll also say my fourth favorite person,
Okay, number one,
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama.
Number two, my girlfriend.
Your girlfriend,
Number three,
Michelle.
Caleb.
You
No.
don't like Michelle?
I do not like. Well, she's certainly not in the top four. Barack
Okay.
Obama, my girlfriend, Megan Thee Stallion.
You don't know this, but off mic, Dave puts Megan Thee Stallion in every list. I'll go
Yeah.
top 10 romantic comedies. He'll go Megan Thee Stallion.
I think that
Top 5 rappers.
she is the worst person who ever lived.
Megan?
Right below Donald Trump. Yeah.
Megan
And I
Thee
also think
Stallion.
that she's my third favorite person. Does that make sense?
Yeah, well, that's what it's like to be a man.
Yeah, that's right.
You can multitudes within you, right?
I'm complicated, dude. Much like our billionaire of the week, the one, the only, Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
God, we like him. Here's my
He's
thing with billionaires. So this is your first time listening to us. You don't know much about us. I'm Dave Ross.
I'm Caleb.
This is
Steiner.
Caleb Sinan. We did a show for 3 years. That's our favorite thing ever, where we had no purpose at all and we just acted like fucking idiots. And now we're doing that too.
Now we're getting our life together, though.
But we're talking about billionaires and
Yeah.
how good they are as well. And so you don't know yet that
Right.
for the last 3 years, we've talked about how every single person who makes more than $100 a year should die in a fire. And, how money is the scourge of history and is killing us all. And also, I want it. and
I do need it and want it.
and I want a lot of it, and I want to be better than you.
You ever do this? You ever count your money like Scrooge McDuck? And
1, 2. Done. That's all my quarters.
I do it sometimes. I'll count all my money.
Yeah?
And,
Wow.
And it feels good until you get to the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be like, ooh, 20, 40, 60, 80. Oh, it's 80. I
Yeah.
have $80.
You know how else I'm like Scrooge McDuck? I have a swimming pool full of drink tickets in my house. From various bars and venues
you know,
throughout
you can
history.
just go buy a roll of red drink tickets.
And I do.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I do, and I fill them. That's the thing. I don't even get drink tickets. These are the kind of shows I'm doing, you know? I get paid with me having to suck the booker's dick. What the fuck? I don't understand
Wait,
how.
that's your payment?
Yeah, that I suck their dick.
Wow. You gotta.
Yeah.
You see, it's all about the art of the deal, Dave.
Yeah, I'm bad at deals.
That's a bad deal.
That's why I don't like Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I can't read, and he's a writer. Man, and yeah, here's the other thing about the deal. So yeah, I have my headline first. So I'm headlining the Hollywood Improv the other day, right?
Right, good.
I sell it out, and my payment
Perfect.
is that I suck the booker's dick, right?
Whoa,
But I
okay.
didn't realize that when I sell it out, I got to suck his dick 25% more.
Oh, and then your agent gets a cut.
Yeah, so now I'm exactly. So
Unbelievable.
you would not believe how many times I have sucked that guy's dick.
That's why we need a tax cut, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, totally. Because I'm sick of having semen in my mouth. Anyway, billionaires are good. Oh, man.
So a lot of people are going to think this is a comedy podcast,
No,
but they're wrong.
It's a financial
We're talking how teach you
advice
how to
podcast.
grind.
Yeah, it's a
We're gonna
grind
teach you
set.
how to set.
Yes. We're also going to teach you how to use the algorithm to your advantage.
Yes. Choose your We're going to teach you how to choose your enemies.
Yeah.
How close to keep them.
Yes, absolutely.
You know?
And yeah, we are. And to be clear, we are a financial advice grind set,
Yes.
Dogecoin centric podcast, and we believe that there are only 2 genders.
Right. Two genders. Get
Yeah.
a credit card.
Yeah,
Use it.
and those are the 2 genders.
Yes.
Yeah.
My genders are buy and sell.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Yeah, there's only 2 genders, and they are suck my dick. Dude, could you? I just think it's so funny that there are just people that they have an entire like subject that they are hypothetically learned in that they're obsessed with and they have a show about. And that thing could be, you know, how the only way to get strong is to eat raw
Elk.
beef.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or it's like about how much I love UFC. Or it's about how it's about Bitcoin and Dogecoin and all that shit. Or it's about the things that make up computer parts. And the things all those people have in common is that they think that there are only 2 genders.
Right.
And it's like a major part of their show that's about computers.
I don't even think me and you are the same gender, Dave.
No,
you know what I
dude.
mean?
I got upwards of 15 genders in my ass.
I said if Dangerfield was still alive.
Yeah.
What to my doctor? My doctor, he said, you got 10 genders in your ass. I said, Doc.
Doc.
Oh.
Tell you what, last night there was only 1.
I tell you, I'm good now.
Yeah, you got it out of there.
Last week I was a man.
This week I'm 15 things. Wow. I tell you what, I get no affordable health care. That's modern Dangerfield.
Modern
Yeah.
Dangerfield
Yeah.
is very fun. That's very fun.
I don't get enough money on my GoFundMe.
Last night I got really drunk. I bought Twitter. Oh, fuck.
Oh, everyone's mad at me.
If you're not a comedy nerd, you might not know that in the previous century there was a comedian
Yeah.
who was openly miserable And,
yeah, openly miserable is a good way to describe him.
Yeah. And he would
Not
just be
secretly
like,
miserable like all these Republicans out there.
Yeah, he'd be like, when I was a kid, my mom beat me. And that would be like on The Tonight Show.
Yeah, she beat me half to death. But it's okay. I wish I were dead.
Yeah, and he was miserable. And but yeah, all his jokes were like very old. Oh, I went to the doctor. And he had a running fake doctor bit.
Yeah, totally.
Man, very funny to do modern. What else would he be? So he would have the internet Dangerfield is very funny.
Yeah, right. Memes. You like, yeah, I mean, what would he,
So I got on Bumble, huh? You heard about this?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not getting there with him. Let's see.
Yeah, I was talking to my wife. She said she wouldn't date a guy under 6 feet. I said, me neither.
There you go. That's what we were looking for. That's good stuff.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I'm coming up empty, dude.
Nah,
this
that's
is
how it
good.
goes.
It's
Well,
okay. Billionaires are good.
So the billionaire of the week this week is Elon
Musk.
But before we get to that,
You have tour dates.
oh, we got tour dates. So I'm going to be doing the most touring of my life the rest of this year. So come see me. I need you to come out. I need to get $1 billion by the end of the year, and the only way to do that is if you come to these shows. So
Go to his shows.
go to the shows. I go anywhere. I go everywhere. I have fun. I love you. So I'll be at Prairie Street Brewing in Rockford, Illinois, September 13th. We need to sell that out, so please get your tickets and bring your friends. Poorhouse Music Hall in Raleigh, North Carolina, September 29th. Denver Comedy Lounge, October 4th and 5th. Comedy Nest in Montreal, October 24th and 26th. Through the 26th, Alameda Comedy Club in Alameda, November 1st and 2nd. Denver Comedy Underground, November 8th and 9th. Planet of the Tapes in Louisville, Kentucky, November 15th and 16th. And I'll also be at Go Bananas in Cincinnati, Ohio, December 12th through the 15th.
Hey.
Look at that. That's a lot of shit. So come on
I got
out.
some shit, too. Go to my website, davetotheross.com. On the shows page, you'll see a list of all the stuff. I'm touring less and less. I've been doing a lot of touring this year. Well, I got back to it this year, and I kind of realized I still don't want to do it that much. But I got some. I'm headlining Go Bananas in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Good club.
Middle of October. And then I'm doing Fest in Gainesville, the punk festival
Very
again.
fun.
Allie will be there. My girlfriend, Allie O'Neill, who's very funny and has a horrible, horrible podcast that no one likes it.
She's got one called Billionaires Are Bad.
Yeah, it's stupid.
What a
it's such
bitch.
a stupid thing to say. What an idiot. God, I love her. I need her.
She is
in
great.
my life so bad.
Check out Allie O'Neill.
Please don't tell her I said that.
She needs to grow taller.
Yeah, she is 4 inches tall. And
Dave told me he wouldn't date a girl under 4 inches.
No, yeah. Well, she's exactly 4 inches. So,
Dave's 4-inch girlfriend.
I'd
watch that movie.
Yeah, let's write that movie. That
She
sounds
just
great.
Rides around in your hoodie,
Totally. Like, puts her,
poking out of your pocket.
teach me how to cook. Oh, man. I want to, dude, I feel, the Dangerfield, here's my problem with the Dangerfield game. I couldn't think of, I think I don't know enough Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh, well, all of
Like-
his jokes have the setup of...
It's like something that's going on, and then the twist is that he's sad, right?
So, to me, the classic Rodney Dangerfield joke is... he's like, I went to the doctor. He said, you're out of shape. I said, I want a second opinion. He goes, you're ugly, too.
Right.
I love the one where he's like, I got no luck with women. One time a lady said, come over, there's nobody home. I went over, there was nobody home.
Yeah, how did he get away with that? He was also so old.
Yeah, he was an old, just very sad, depressed, openly depressed.
Openly depressed.
He would
First
joke
ever-
about killing himself.
Yeah.
It was like on the Tonight. It's like insane to think about that now.
Yeah. So what do we like?
His wife hates him.
So the other day I was having sex with my wife, and I couldn't come. I was like, I'm gonna unalive myself. Yeah. Yeah. Totally.
Yeah, he's like he had one he did on Johnny Carson when he was like, I'm pretty good in the bedroom. My wife in the bedroom, she always screams, especially when I walk in.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
He's terrible. His wife hates him. He has so many. Yeah, he was great. But yeah, modern Dangerfield is fun.
Yeah, it's a
Comedy's
lot-
just not like that anymore.
I know. Just like viciously sad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
viciously sad is perfect. And like, but it was somehow mainstream to be that sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't really happen now.
Went to see Despicable Me 4 with my wife. I was like, finally, she wants to go on a date with me again. Turns out she just wants to fuck a minion. I don't. Well, I'm bad at this game. This is not my. I'm just trying to think of modern.
Well, that's our new segment.
Me trying to.
Dave trying to do modern Rodney Dangerfield.
I don't know. I can't even think of like what are. I want to think of like internet memes. You know, I was like my face when. Just hearing him say like, my face when when I nut and she keeps sucking.
Carson's like, wow, wow, Rodney.
Oh. Man. So Elon
That's
Musk,
very fun. Yeah,
is he the
Elon.
richest man in the world?
Oh, let's check. It changes every day. Like sometimes I like to check Forbes, just to know, what kind of world am I waking up to? Am I in a world where Jeff Bezos is the richest man, or where because when I was a kid, the first time I heard about the richest man in the world, it was Bill Gates.
Right. I think it was Warren Buffett for a while.
Yeah.
As of August 2024.
Some days
Elon Musk.
Some days he will lose $100 million, and
Wow.
Sometimes he'll lose $10 billion in a day. It's like insane how much he can lose and still be like just giggling on Joe Rogan. It's like, dude, you just lost $100 billion today, and it doesn't
Crazy.
seem to hurt his feelings.
It is Elon right now with 252 billion.
That's good. That's
Number
pretty
two
good.
is Bezos with 177 billion. Bernard Arnault, 158 billion. I don't even know who that is.
See, that's the guy. He's always up there. His luxury shit, right? So he's selling like cologne. Isn't it Louis Vuitton and shit? But,
I don't know.
anyway,
Yeah, Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, so
yeah.
the first guy, you got Elon, who owns electric cars, rockets, Twitter, which is, I guess, useless. But
Yeah.
the rockets and the cars are, I think, what made him rich, and PayPal or some shit.
And
but,
PayPal was the first thing.
and then you got Jeff
well,
Bezos.
also the emeralds.
Emeralds, yeah, emeralds. If you can, purchase emeralds.
Yeah, or just like have a dad that kills people in Africa for emeralds.
Dude, I forgot emeralds were real because they're like a reward in video games. Like when they're like, his dad had an emerald mine. I thought they were making fun of him for having a weird voice. Like he exists in Middle Earth. I was
Yeah.
like, emeralds aren't real.
Yeah,
You
dude.
know?
Oh wow, look at this. The richest man in the world is Dr. Robotnik. Interesting.
But that's what's so funny to me about Bernard, whatever his name is,
Arnault.
is that everyone has an Amazon Prime account and gives money to Bezos. You see Teslas on the street, you
Right.
see rockets going up. But this dude is just selling like a little ounce of cologne for $5,000, and he's just crushing it. He's making tons of money.
Oh my God, dude! Look, Warren Buffett today is up $1.9 billion.
That's a pretty good day.
That's a pretty good day.
That's more than I make in a year.
Elon, hell yeah, dude! Elon Musk is down 2.3 billion today.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow. Tough break for Elon.
All the top 3 billionaires are down over 2 billion today. Bernard Arnault is down 3.4 billion.
Wow.
How about that?
Yeah. And you know what? I think it's Kamala's fault. 'Cause
Yeah,
Kamala
I do.
hates.
She hates money. All women do.
Here's what I don't understand is how do they know that?
What do you mean?
Because their money's in stock, right? Like, I don't even how do they know? Oh,
That they're down.
That stock is 99 billion today. Like, why? How do they know that? Who's in charge of that?
Yeah, well, the stock exchange, I think they know it very well. They know it second by second. They have like guys calling them, being like, "It's down $0.50."
It's like,
Yeah,
well,
relax.
says who?
Oh my God. No, it's Kamala's fault for sure. Actually, I think it's Doug's fault.
Doug. Ooh, yeah. That
Yeah.
guy.
Speaking of which, do you know about Doug? Doug Emhoff, second gentleman of the United
Second
States.
gentleman.
First gentleman hopeful, Doug Emhoff, entertainment lawyer, also lawyer for Merck. one of the biggest pharmaceutical companies.
Right, and those
in
are
America.
good. Pharmaceutical companies
are good. That's our offshoot podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. The American pharmaceutical industry is good.
You know what else is good is big tech.
Big time. I like big tech.
Big tech.
Yeah, totally. I also like violence.
Violence
Violence
oil.
against the innocent.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know
Well,
what I mean?
you gotta keep 'em in
when people
line,
bleed out of their
brother.
nose because you hit them in the face with a brick. That's what I like.
Yeah, you were telling me about that earlier.
Yeah, hitting people in the face with a brick is good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah, totally. Anyway.
Doug facts. Doug facts.
So Doug went to the Olympics this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Doug facts.
Wow. Doug is a really. Here's the thing about Doug. He's an adorable guy, and I really want him in there.
I've never seen anyone happier to be alive.
I
than this
know. I mean, it makes sense. He's married to like an insanely hot woman who like lets him be an idiot. He's just a goofball, you know. He likes paintball and eating Cheez-Its.
I just love the idea that there's like it's like Biden and Kamala and Doug, eating sandwiches, and Biden's like, all right, I gotta go work on this hostage deal, and Kamala's like, yeah, I gotta work on this thing with immigration, and he's like, I'll check out the Olympics, I'll make sure everything's good.
I'm gonna go to the Olympics. They got skateboarding now. And breakdancing. I'm excited to see the breakdancing. It's not something that I could do personally. But that's not really my thing, And Kamala's like, honey, could you just... I'm sorry. You said, before 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., it's work time, and I should... I'm sorry. I'll just shut up. I'm sorry. Sorry. Anyway...
Hey, babe, I was thinking we could go for a walk. And she, oh, wait, yeah, you said no.
I'll go for a walk.
Okay, I'll go for a walk.
Do you think we're out of crackers? You know how I love crackers. Yes, I know I'm a cracker. I know. But anyway.
Oh, Doug.
Yeah. Did you know I personally I've looked up a bunch of Doug facts myself.
Doug facts.
He's a really interesting guy. Did you know that Doug in America of all granted it was a survey, so it's not everyone for sure, but a survey was done that discovered that Doug Emhoff has the largest teeth in America.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's true.
Good to know.
Yeah,
I like that. Yeah,
that's
Doug
right.
Is,
He's also the only person who grew up in Pennsylvania who doesn't have an ass.
Doug facts.
That's true. He has no ass. It looks like a piece of plywood with one hole in it.
I truly don't know if there's been a more perfect sentence that went somewhere I didn't see it go. I really didn't think that's where that sentence would go.
Yeah, dude.
Doug facts.
I mean, there's lots of information in that fact.
Doug facts.
Because people in Pennsylvania have an ass. I don't know if you've been there. There's fat asses fucking everywhere.
I've never been there. No.
Yeah. Well, the dumber you talk, the fatter your ass gets. Fat asses in Mississippi, Pennsylvania, well,
everything's bigger in Texas.
Right.
Yeah.
But they don't talk that dumb in Texas.
I beg to differ.
Oh yeah. How do they talk?
They always talk like they're leaning backwards. They're always like,
Oh.
well.
Well, looks like somebody might have pissed all over your Hyundai Elantra.
Feel free to use that in any situation anytime you have access to an intercom system.
Will the driver of the 2015 Hyundai Elantra please come to the front for someone has pissed on your car? Dude, you know why I thought of that? So, for years and years, I drove a Hyundai Accent, which is a tiny car.
Yeah.
A tiny little black hatchback.
I remember this car.
Yeah, man, I loved the car. And it got great gas mileage. I never had to fucking take it to the shop. And, it was fun. It was a car. It ran very well.
Yeah.
But when I was specifically in Texas, it wouldn't happen anywhere else. Dudes in huge fucking trucks would tail the fuck out of me for miles. And it was literally them just bullying
That means
me.
they like you, Dave.
Yeah, totally.
That's how a man shows he is interested.
That's the thing. And then I would, eventually they would they would go around me and they would be like, "You're gay," and then I would follow them.
Right.
And then we would get to their house, and then we'd kiss. We'd have a little kiss fest. I call sex a kiss fest. Yeah. First,
Well, it's 'cause you're an alpha
hold
male.
on. Hey, hold
Okay.
on. First, I'd kiss them on their lips. Then I'd kiss them on their chest. Then you know what I'd do?
Oh, no, Dave. Oh, no.
You don't like this bit? So anyway.
Doug facts.
Oh, Doug. Good luck to you, Doug.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. I've never seen a picture of him frowning. Like the dude is pumped.
He is.
He is pumped to be alive. And if Kamala loses, we're going to see a frown on his face for the first time, probably.
Nah, man. He's the rock of that family. He's going to pull them up out of that hole,
Oh, damn, we lost.
Oh,
I was thinking
man.
we could hit up Chipotle on the way back to the hotel.
Yeah, maybe a little burrito bowl might cheer you up. I know how you like the Chipotle flavored Tabasco. You can't buy that stuff in stores.
Oh, man.
Oh, you're still upset, man. Okay. Yeah.
That's a small club. If Kamala loses, the club of comforting
Yeah.
your wife who just lost the presidential race.
He's the only
So
person
far,
ever.
That's
Yeah.
just Bill Clinton's in that group,
Yeah, totally.
and he did not do a good job.
No. Well, maybe he did. With Bill,
I
like,
doubt it.
honey, you want to commit a hate crime? Come on, what if we, look, it's no big deal.
I know that. Cheers.
What if we pick a guy who
cheers me up, too.
What if we pick a guy who was mean to us 17 years ago and killed his whole family? Come on, honey.
Yeah, it brings him.
You want me to cheat on you? Honey, don't forget, I fuck kids. You better be happy now. I'll do it again. I cheat on you with kids.
Doug facts.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Man, Doug Facts is fun.
Doug Facts is a lot of fun. Now, back to the topic at hand.
Yes, the billionaire of the week.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. So,
I don't know anything about him. However, I dislike everything I've seen.
well, that's where you're wrong, Dave, because
He's good.
He's good,
Mm-hmm.
and he's pretty cool. And sometimes
He
he
is-
dances. He does a little dance.
Did you hear his fucking EDM song he made?
I did not.
You didn't?
He made a song? This is news to me.
Dude, yeah, man. Oh, my God. It's called, like, Check Your Vibe or something.
Oh, no. Why would you make a song?
Yeah.
Oh.
Elon Musk song.
Yeah, not good. He does do...
Don't Doubt Your Vibe.
Don't doubt your vibe.
Here we go. Ooh.
That's... See, I do wonder, like, buying Twitter... Like, making a song is better than buying Twitter, I would say. Like, but for him...
Oh, good. Hold on.
quick...
Hold on. I'm going to cut all that out.
All right.
And so you should start saying what you were saying.
So, for him, buying Twitter is like what? It's like... it would be like you buying Twitter for $1,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you'd be like, oh, I had this idea. I think I'll buy Twitter. Like, I think for him, he's like a, he's working on all this other stuff. So for him, Twitter is just like, I think I'll buy my favorite website. But making a song
I know, dude.
is like, I don't know. I've thought of songs in my head before.
It's not what you do. I mean,
Yeah,
Twitter is also that.
Right.
And then because he
you
bought
do tweet though.
Yeah. Well, here's the other thing that he did that was real. I do tweet, but the really strange thing, like, sure, you're right. He's a billionaire. He buys and sells companies. It's a thing he does. So that's in his wheelhouse.
Right.
So he buys Twitter, and then he's like, now I am the king of Twitter. He's like one of the only people who's ever done that in history.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, I am the one who makes the rules here, and everyone's going to know that I'm the one that makes the rules. Verification is bullshit. And it's just like, it's so crazy. You don't have to buy something and then be the like face of it.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't do that.
You know, some people buy followers.
Yeah.
But to buy the website is pretty funny.
It's pretty funny.
That's pretty funny
that you
to
use. I know, dude.
Because I sometimes I'll tweet and go, man, I wish more people could see my tweets. It would never occur to me to purchase the website, you know?
You're just like, yeah, man. Okay, look. So yesterday, I got a little drunk, and I bought Postmates. And it turns out that when you own it, you still got to pay the restaurants. That fucking sucks, dude. Dude, all right, here, listen. It's called Don't Doubt Your Vibe.
Okay.
I'm going to fast forward. I don't want to play the whole thing. Yeah.
No, that's good, Dave.
Yeah,
you are
you're right.
way off.
You're right, dude.
I will say this. First of all, of course, Elon's good, but also, that's bad. That's bad, but it's not worse than the other shit that sounds like that to me.
Right. No, it sounds fine.
That sounds like every time someone plays that genre, it's like bad death metal, where I'm like, I can't tell good death metal from bad death metal.
I also
you know?
doubt that he made that. It's like how Trump wrote a book, you know? Like, no, he didn't. A guy wrote a book for him.
You imagine if Trump really did sit down and type out a book?
Yeah, dude.
And you're his, like, editor? Can you imagine him taking notes? Like,
Yeah.
where you're like,
okay, so I noticed that you called chapter 1, this book is good. Very good. And, like, the whole chapter would be like, it's good. The book is good. It's a very good. You're reading it. You're still reading it.
I do want to read, if he really
This
did write
book
a
is
book, I
good.
want to look up which one he wrote the most,
Mm-hmm.
you know, or at least dictated. Because I imagine him pacing around, like, on a golf course, and there's a guy running behind him.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, chapter 2, women.
Women, they're all dumb and should be killed, except the sex ones. Dude, you know what's funny? If you look up, there was a time they changed this, but there was a time where, like, when he was running for president, if you just Google Donald Trump, you know, but because of how fucking search algorithms work, and it's not just made by a person, he would come up and it would say Donald Trump, author. That's how he was categorized.
One of my favorites.
Also, if you look up John Wilkes Booth on Google right now, it says John Wilkes Booth, actor. And I think that's...
Well, he did.
He was
He acted more days than he shot.
Yes, but he's still like...
Look, if you can't separate the art from the artist,
all right.
Dave,
Aw.
come on. He killed one guy,
That's true.
and he was in a lot of plays.
That's true. And I guess how else are you going to define... You know, what? You can't say guy who shot Lincoln. But actually, it should say man who shot Lincoln. That's what it should say.
Because he wasn't an assassin.
He was not an assassin.
You kill one guy, now you're an assassin.
Yeah, but he's not an actor in our eyes. There's no even record of that. There's no
Right.
way for me to prove that he was an actor. You know?
Yeah. But I guess, what do you say, you know? Because it's not like he was day in, day
Murderer.
out assassinating, you know.
Famous
Other
murderer.
assassins back in the 1800s would probably be like, so I'm killing people every day.
Uh-huh.
John Wilkes Booth.
You know a lot of assassins in the 19th century?
It was one of the top occupations.
I'll bet that's true.
Yeah.
Most people were assassins
All
back then.
cowboys were assassins.
You
when
know,
think about it.
people say that, and that's not fair, okay?
It's not fair.
All assassins are cowboys, but not all cowboys are assassins, okay, Caleb?
All the ones I like.
Doug Facts.
You ever watch a Western and they're like, this is one about a cowboy that just stays home. I don't give a shit about that. Go to town. Shoot somebody.
Man, that's my favorite kind of cowboy.
Yeah.
Well, looks like somebody's got an episode of House of the Dragon to watch. Ooh, honey, it's a good night. We got one more LaCroix than I thought we had. Seems like it's date night on the couch for Mr. and Mrs. Cowboy.
Well, Sheriff, I heard your wife went ahead of you one season while you was gone. Thought that was y'all's show.
Are you fucking my grits right now? Because Mrs. Cowboy's got some answering to do, if that's the case. Tell you what, though, I trust the old lady. I don't think she'd throw me under the bus like that. You're a dangerous fella. I don't believe a single thing you say. Now, please leave me alone so I can go home and have a bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios. I don't know.
That's the modern cowboy.
Yeah,
it's as
totally.
fun as modern Dangerfield.
Honey, I got you a surprise. I came home early from chasing cows around, and I brought you an ice cream sandwich. I love a boring cowboy.
Boring
dude.
cowboy.
Yeah,
No, it's
totally.
really fun.
Play your cards right. I might let you have a strawberry ice cream sandwich. It tastes a little different than the vanilla ones. I'll give you one guess how. Oh, man.
Boring modern cowboy is very fun.
Honey, you know what I was thinking? See, I was down in our finished basement, which, by the way, I just want to thank you one more time for letting me do that. Back in those days when I thought I was going to build a man cave. Well, now we just got a nice finished basement with another TV down there. Just in case Mr. Cowboy and Mrs. Cowboy want to watch a different show sometime during the week. But we never do. Oh, I love you. Anyway, I was down there looking at our DVDs, and it occurred to me it's been a long time since we sat together and watched an episode of Dinosaurs. You know, the one where the baby's happy.
This guy's wife never speaks. She's
He's
never.
all
There's
alone.
no opening.
He's all alone in a mental hospital.
He's with his giant, like, 10-gallon hat, big piece of hay in his mouth.
Yeah,
Got the big suspenders.
Big suspenders.
Well,
Ooh, no shirt. But in like a really nice house with the air conditioning blasting. Dirty fucking teeth.
well, honey, I don't know if you ever had a Grillo pickle. They're not like other pickles, baby. You put them in the fridge.
Honey, I was thinking, now I never been there, but I've been hearing a thing or two on the internet about a place called Wawa. Now, it might not be our cup of tea, you and me, having never left the Gulf Coast, but I think maybe we take a trip all up the up the east side of the American countryside and just try out a new gas station. That one got away from me a little bit. And I think here's the bonus of this. Even if we don't like the Wawa or the Sheets, I've been hearing about that too. Apparently there's a big disagreement amongst the people of Pennsylvania, the fat-ass citizens of PA country, over whether or not the Sheets or the Wawa is the best place to get a hoagie. But if we take this little trip, I'll finally get my Pennsylvania refrigerator magnet. Oh, man.
Oh, this guy's going to get divorced.
I know. So I have a question for you about Elon Musk.
Wow.
Is this billionaire hotter than Sylvester Stallone?
Ooh, I'm going to have to say no.
No way, dude.
You know, I've seen Elon through the eras. You know, the hair plugs are going well. But I would say 70s, 80s, even I would say 90s Sylvester Stallone was, he had a certain appeal. You know, I know people joke that his face looks like a chunk of clay or whatever.
Yeah,
but,
totally.
He was a nice short king, a good-looking short king for a while.
I mean, look, here's the thing. Let's just be real. Sylvester Stallone looks like shit.
Now, sure,
but I mean, yeah, he looks like a leather mannequin, and He does, dude. He just looks like, and he looks like he was injected with fluid, like he's about to burst.
Yeah.
But even still, he's like got a handsome face, and he's like tried to take care of himself. I would say that Sylvester Stallone now looks better than Elon Musk at 22.
Yeah, I am always. It's always a yin and yang with old ripped guys.
Yeah, it's weird.
It looks painful to me.
Yeah,
to be old and ripped.
They've done it. They've gone too hard on themselves.
Yeah. But whenever I see old abs, I'm like,
No, I know. It's like, come on, man. You don't need to. Let yourself enjoy your fucking life.
But,
you can still be skinny and just have like keeping the abs up.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, still, I think even still, Elon Musk looks bad.
He does look.
Is this billionaire hotter than Ted Cruz?
I mean, 100%. Yeah,
that's
everyone
that's
is.
a pretty easy one. You would think though, like Elon's rich, right? You
Uh-huh.
can afford. Usually, rich people can afford to look good, even just cosmetically. You can just figure something out. But that's why I'm amazed with Ted Cruz, where he's just like, I'm sure he got some polls back that were like personality's a little off-putting, and he's like, well, what if I grew a really bad beard? And they're like, Ted, don't see that helping, buddy.
Yeah. What if I make sure that my hair is always wet? Yeah, they got some polls back. And did you hear this? This most recent poll said that 100% of America think that Ted Cruz looks like a bat.
He does a little bit.
He looks like a bat.
I feel bad for him because, you kind of seem stuck with, you get one life,
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I realized that as a kid where, like, I was like, oh, I'll never get a chance to be I'll always be the little brother.
Mm-hmm.
You think you get turns with everything. And I was like, oh, it's only one life. I have to be the little brother the whole time, And Ted Cruz has to be Ted Cruz. And that's all he ever gets to be.
Ugh, terrible.
Isn't that wild?
Horrible.
I hope he's at peace with it, but,
Yeah, I mean, he's rich. And
yeah, he's probably doing fine.
he is, like, despised in the Senate.
Yeah, that's
which
what I
is
hear.
wild.
Right.
It's what because like we just think to us they're representatives of wherever they're from and they are like more aligned with that state, but actually they go to work and see all these people who hate their fucking guts.
Yeah.
And talk shit about them all the time. Yeah.
I do think
Oh, sorry.
if I was in the Senate, I think about it sometimes like it's time to break for lunch. And then all the Democrats go sit over somewhere, and then the Republicans go sit on the other side. I imagine one big lunchroom.
They sit on either side. That's so funny, dude.
And
Yeah.
it's like I would get tired of sitting with my party all the time because it's like, it's just like, when does the work end? What are we gonna, Oh, we gotta talk about sustainability. I'd be like,
Also, wouldn't you want to go eat lunch with the Republicans?
I just want to know what that lunch is like.
Dude, I feel like it should be like when you're in elementary school. I feel like you should have to go sit at a table with people you don't know.
But that's the thing. The Republicans are sitting there being like,
Dude.
And then Ted Cruz shows up and is like, what are we laughing about?
Nothing,
like,
Ted.
I heard
Yeah.
a pretty good one the other day. So a chicken and a cow go to a bar, right? And I bet they're just like, jeez.
Let's hear the rest of that joke. No, let's do it, dude. So a chicken in a bar. Wait, hold on. No, what was it? It was a chicken and a cow.
Chicken and a cow
walk into a bar, and the bartender's like, "What are you having?" That's what he said, right? Right. And then the chicken says, "Well, I don't want any eggs." And the cow says, "I don't want a hamburger." And then they just got drinks.
And Ted Cruz thinks that's a joke.
Yeah.
Pretty good, huh?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
So definitely hotter than Ted Cruz.
Is this billionaire hotter than the dad from Frasier?
Ooh,
No way.
No, see, I hear tell that a lot of... You know what else I heard? A lot of ladies fancy Peter Falk from Columbo.
Oh, really? Is that true?
Yeah. That they got that big dad energy going.
Wow.
Peter Falk, dad from Frasier.
Oh, and the dad from Frasier. Yeah. Did you know that they
He
had
was always getting laid in Frasier. Like
He was.
all the time.
And eventually it was Daphne.
Yeah.
who like the joke of the show was that she's like the hottest woman and everyone's in love with her. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but I was always.
Did you know
happy
that the
for him.
dad from Frasier could fit into a suitcase?
Frasier's dad facts.
Yeah, dude.
Everybody loves Frasier's dad.
Yeah, he could fit into a suitcase. They had to shoot the show kind of weird because he's over 2.5 feet shorter than everyone else on the show.
I wish I could. You'd save a lot of money on flights, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But then how do you get there? Who's taking you? You just have to be someone else's bag.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, but who?
Save a little money.
Whose bag?
You just,
Go
up to someone in the airport.
Oh, my
And
God.
you get in your bag.
Caleb, I can't believe it's taken me this long to tell you. This is so important to me to tell Caleb that I reached over and I grabbed him. I was on the flight from New York to L.A. the other day. And on my flight was Bosch.
What?
Harry
From the
Bosch.
show?
Titus Welliver is his
What?
name. The funniest name a person could possibly have. Dude. Yeah, Titus.
Hell yeah.
His name is Titus Welliver.
Good name.
Yeah, totally. Hi, my name's General Willie. And
Titus Welliver.
yeah. Yeah, totally.
That can't be real.
Yeah, I'm Hornblower Chicken Scratch. Hello. Doesn't it sound like Titus Welliver? He is such a Bosch.
Titus.
Hello, I'm Titus Welliver. Yeah, and I've come here to kiss your tits. Oh,
the hell?
man. I'm a vegan and I love coffee.
Titus Welliver.
Titus Welliver.
That's a name.
And he wasn't in first class. He was in coach.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Not Bosch.
Bosch. He was in coach. So JetBlue flights, only long ones have first class.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's coach, and then there's even more space. And he was in an
Yeah.
even more space one. But that's not even like business class. You just get more legroom. It's still 6 seats a row. So he's crammed in there.
Yeah.
And he was reading Recoil magazine, which is a magazine for people who have automatic weapons.
Whoa, Bosch.
I know.
Never, no days off.
No idea
No
what's
days off
going
for
on with
Bosch.
him. Titus Welliver. It just sounds like silly.
insane.
That's what
I
it sounds
know.
like to me.
My name is Hopscotch Swamp Bottom.
Welliver. Oh man.
Unbelievable. That's like that is the name of a court jester in England. you
Yeah,
know?
totally.
18.
My name is Huck Blippy.
Did
Yeah.
you know that RFK Jr. has a kid named Kick? His name's Kick.
His name's Kick Jr.?
Yeah.
Wait,
what a
Kick
name.
Kennedy?
Kick.
Kick Kennedy.
My name is Kick.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, also on my flight,
Yeah.
there was this old couple
Yeah.
flying from New York to L.A. sitting next to me. And we were talking about L.A. I used to live there. By the way, we're recording this in Caleb's bedroom.
That's right.
First time I've ever been in here. Smells like shit.
It does smell bad.
Looks
but
bad, too.
Looks bad and
Feels bad.
Feels bad. Yeah.
Doug facts.
That's life.
And I was like talking about how before I moved to New York, I lived near Fairfax. And they were like, oh, we live there. And I was like, oh, that's great. I really liked it there. It's really walkable. And she was like, yeah, it's really walkable. We like it too. And then the guy goes, lots of crime now. And apparently the crime rate in L.A. is going up and up and up.
Yeah, yeah.
And I know that that's true. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense to me. And I was trying to relate to them about it. I was like, I lived there in the pandemic. Place went crazy. A lot of people lost their jobs. Now a lot of people don't have jobs in general there. So people are getting pretty desperate. That makes sense that the crime's going up. Because he was like, yeah, when we leave our house to go on our daily walk, we have to hide our jewelry. I was like, what? But anyway,
Wow.
so I was like, yeah, it's tough times. Crime's going up. People are, stealing more. And then they look at each other and the woman goes, no, that's not why. They're stealing more because they can get away with it. And I was just like, uh-huh. And it just occurred, I had like never talked to anyone. Like, I know that people think that, but I didn't realize that people still thought that that like
Right.
that criminals are just like mean, evil people that are like collecting everyone's gold watches in their treasure chest back in their
Right.
house.
And if they are that, they're gonna do that.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you love to rob banks just for the fun of, like if you're a kleptomaniac,
right.
the law is not gonna.
No. And yeah, there are people like that, but that's not. People are definitely stealing because they need money.
How are they even stealing? Everywhere I go, it's locked up.
Yeah.
I gotta go every time I go to Target, I have to find someone and go, hey, can I get some items?
No, they're like stealing from people on the street.
Oh,
Like people are getting robbed on the street, apparently.
See, I'm against that.
Yeah, I'm again. Me too. My buddies that I was hanging out with yesterday were telling me that one of the reasons for that is that cops in L.A. since the George Floyd protests don't do anything.
Right.
Is that like they literally like you call? They said that you'll call 911 and they'll be like, yeah.
Oh, dude, I told you about when that guy like did a check fraud thing on me.
Oh yeah.
And I took all the evidence to LAPD, thinking, well, let's get this thing sewn up.
Yeah.
Quick, They're like, they assigned me a detective. Oh my god, I was like, this is.
Oh yeah. Didn't he ask you if you had leads?
Called me on the phone on his lunch break,
Amazing.
chewing an apple, like, hey, Caleb, got any leads? No, motherfucker.
Amazing.
I do not.
Incredible, dude.
And that was before George Floyd. So, in my experience, the cops weren't doing much before. I don't know what LA cops are up to. I think they're literally, they must just be a lot of DUIs, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they're up to something. But it ain't finding my $1,700. I'll tell you that.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I know.
That's
That's a cold case.
It's so funny to like, yeah, apparently they were just like, oh, you want to defund us? Well, then we don't like you. That's
Right.
literally their attitude. They're like, oh, you think that you ask us to stop killing black people? Well, we're just going to stay in our house.
Well, we're comedians. It's like that Dusty Slade joke about your 2 weeks notice. If defund the comedians happened, I wouldn't be doing much. You know?
Yeah, you know what, though? They didn't get defunded.
Right, not at all.
It's not. I also wouldn't do much if I was defunded. But if for an entire year everyone was like, defund Dave, and then they didn't, I would be like, ha 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 ha! Dave's going to do comedy whenever he wants. I guess it's different because, I don't know, they're butthurt. I think it's funny that they're butthurt.
Yeah, no, it is.
They're just, I don't want to go to work because everybody doesn't like me. That's so funny, dude.
Yeah, and it didn't. It didn't even happen. Like, that's what's so funny is that people forget, like, that Democrats don't do anything.
Yeah, dude.
So it's like whenever people are like, you believe Kamala's gonna? She will not. She won't. She's gonna make the prices go. No, she won't. She will not. I think you forgot about the.
Did you hear that Kamala said she's going to make not getting an abortion gay?
Yeah, it's like, I don't think
it's
so,
going
buddy.
to. Yep. Yes. And
Democrats just love doing nothing. You know.
Democrats get what they want. That every single we're all going to have to live in a transgender bathroom.
Man.
Yeah. No. I mean, like, look, dude.
I
don't. Yeah. I think it's insane. Apparently, they are like violent crime. They are like all my friends I was talking to. They've all like called in a non-violent crime, and the cops' response was either to keep them on hold for a really long time, or to just sort of like act like they're burdening them. And it's like sort of known across the board. And violent crimes they'll go do, and I think there's exceptions to the rule. Obviously, there are people that do not behave that way.
Yeah.
And we both agree. Like there are people who think so extremely about cops that it's ridiculous.
Right.
But that's just all the more reason to don't live your whole fucking life because you're mad at one group of people. Like, do your job, man.
Yeah, you got one life, so try and...
It's not happening in New York. And New York is crazy. Like, I don't see crime in New York City. I know
it's
that
got to be happening somewhere.
It's got to be happening somewhere, but I don't see it.
But I think of crime as just like Spider-Man crime, like gun, mask, give me your money, like
yeah, totally.
Spider-Man and Batman crime, But there's like
I'm gonna start keeping all my money in sacks with dollar signs on it. We should do everything that way. Your laptop should be in a bag with a picture of a laptop on it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What you really should do is keep your money in a sack that says old files.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, get away with it. Or
Yeah.
porn.
Yeah.
Everybody's like,
Not porn.
Yeah, not porn.
Well, buddy,
yeah.
we're creeping up on wrapping up the episode here.
Ooh, you know what that means.
That's right. We have a little segment that we like to call, what's it called?
That's right, baby.
What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? No, he doesn't even know what it's called. What's it called? What's it called?
That's right. So every week we do a fun game. We do and we do it on Discord. We do it on Twitter.
Yeah.
X, if you will.
There's an invite to our Discord on our website, billionairesaregood.com.
That's right. And the game is Borderlands. The movie Borderlands, also a video game.
Yeah, it clearly needs a new name.
yeah.
What would it be called if Borderlands was about the U.S.-Canada border?
Ooh, now that gets the juices flowing.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun.
And it's always going to be a movie. We're a couple
Yeah.
movie heads over here. We're going to be
We
renaming
love
a movie.
movies. We love billionaires.
That's right. Two things.
That's right, dude.
So if you want to play the game with us on Twitter or Discord every week, jump in there. We're going to be posting one once a week. And then we list our top 10 at the end of every episode. Coming in at number 10 this week at Larry Bolello on Twitter with Drake Places.
Oh, that's good. I would watch Drake Places. That'd be a good sitcom.
Yeah.
The One True Dog on Discord said, Sicario, jeez.
Oh, that's funny. At Bohemian Rap City on Twitter with Detroit fucks Windsor up. Yeah, that's funny.
Who's Dan? I'm Dan on Discord said, guns.
It says Brian Regan voice guns.
That's very fun.
At Fondle Punch on Twitter with Brick's got hockey hair.
I don't get it.
I don't get it
that
either.
Made me laugh because it just sounds Canadian. And
is Brick a character in Borderlands?
no idea.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
guess
a
I don't-
funny 4 words.
Yeah,
Brick's
yeah.
got hockey hair.
The Borderlands movie is coming out. Have you seen the trailer? It looks fucking terrible.
Yeah, it's got a 10% on Rotten Tomatoes.
10%?
That's pretty bad.
Woo!
Under Madam Web, I'm pretty sure.
Under Madam. I looked
we
up a
might need
movie
to
the other
fact check
day
that.
that had a 0 fucking percent. What was it? God damn it!
Oh, yeah, there's a few.
Oh, it
that
was your
get
first
0.
album.
Oh, wow.
It was your first album.
My first album.
Yeah, 0% Rotten
Dave.
Tomatoes. Yeah.
I was watching. By the way, quick recommend. If you've never seen it, there's a movie from 1998 called Palmetto.
Okay, I haven't seen it.
Woody Harrelson. It's like a film noir, fun movie. Terrible Rotten Tomatoes for audience and critics, but it's very good. They got it wrong, so I'm just recommending it.
Dude, I don't agree with them a lot of the time.
A lot
anymore.
Yeah. I know. Let's see. Kick-Assatron on Discord said Space Goalie.
That's great. At Winslow Dumaine on Twitter, extremely racist and incredibly a different kind of racist. Nice,
Very
dude.
fun. Wobblehead on Twitter said, "Their beer's like fucking water, eh?"
That's great. And coming in at number 1, the Ricky shit for this week, Carl's Tune on Discord with, "Oop, let me squeeze right by you." That's so funny, dude. Oh my god,
That's just perfect.
That is so
Congratulations, everyone. You did a great job. Jump in on the Discord and the Twitter.
Yeah.
We're having fun. Billionaires are good.
Yeah, a real quick check-in
Yeah.
about Borderlands. Again, this is not a movie podcast, but I guess we're just going to chat about it a movie a week at the end of every episode. And we do a little segment that we like to call the Jeffrey Wright Report.
Yes, that's very
Ladies and
important.
gentlemen, the Jeffrey Wright Report.
The Jeffrey Wright Report. The Jeffrey Wright Report. The Jeffrey Wright Report.
He is not in
He's
Borderlands.
not in Borderlands, but he is in a lot of movies.
He is. We swear to God that he's
Yeah.
Our theory is that Jeffrey Wright is in most movies. Thus far, we have not been correct about that.
That doesn't mean we won't be correct in the future. But stay tuned.
Very soon, he will be in all the movies, and we're going to give you a weekly report on modern movies, whether or not he's in them. Again, he has not been in any yet.
Yeah, but he's
He
working.
will.
He's in like 3,
He's
7,
a
9
successful
movies a
guy.
year. Yeah.
I think maybe we've just seen him in 1 or 2 TV shows, and we thought that was every movie.
Yeah, but we're gonna get to the bottom of it.
Yeah,
and,
we'll get
he's
it.
popping up.
Yeah, totally. This was so much fun.
This was fun.
Dude, Billionaires are good.
Best day of my
We're
life.
doing it. I love you all so much.
Lay it down.
Thank you. Ooh,
Keep
hold on.
dipping. Oh,
Hold
wait.
on now.
The Ben
Oh, yeah.
Shapiro's Beard Update.
Ooh, it's still there.
The Ben Shapiro's Beard Update.
What are you gonna do?
I want him to look like a baby again.
That's right. Get back to your
Think of
roots.
him as a baby. I know.
Baby root.
What the fuck? Thank you all so much. Best fans in the world. We'll see you
We
next
love ya.
week.
Lay it down.
Bye.
Keep dipping.
Billionaires are